Here with Jake Bollman, who picked up his first career car tour win in the Pro Late Model race tonight at Tri-County. Going back to the beginning of the race, you were running third, and the two leaders take each other out in front of you. What did you see out your front windshield, and how were you able to avoid it?
Well, they definitely were racing kind of hard for like the first couple laps. I mean, we were only about at lap 30. They definitely could have taken it easier. I mean, it's racing. They're both trying to get the win. I get it, but we still have a 100-lap race ahead of us, right? I kind of just kept myself within 2 to 3 car lengths with them. You know, I wasn't really pushing. I was kind of saving, just keeping the tires under it. And I seen them bang down the backstretch, and I was like, oh, they're going to go at it right here. So I made sure I backed up my 3, and I just let off a little bit. And the next thing you know, I see them both spinning, and I turned down. I barely missed them on the bottom, but it was good overall.
Now that you've had some time to reflect on it, a couple hours, what does it mean to you to be a car tour winner?
Well, I think everyone in this sport at this age, I'm 17, I think everyone in this sport is looking to go to NASCAR or something bigger, right? I've always said that Cars Tour is probably one of the biggest looked at series. I think you have to run it if you want to make it, right? And I think that's like how I'm feeling right now. Like, okay, like maybe now people are actually going to look at me, you know? Like, I'm not saying they weren't before, but it helps, you know, with sponsors and all of this, and my road, I guess, the Cup. every kid's dream, you know?
And speaking of that subject, kind of, you run in the car store, and you've also run some ARCA stuff in the past. You're still running some ARCA stuff this year. In your opinion, what is the better stepping stone to NASCAR? Is it here in the car store, or has ARCA still got the edge?
That's a good question. I mean, I think you're going to have to run ARCA, right? Like, you got to get big track experience. You got to get the draft going. But I think you should run a select amount of races and then move on, right? Like, that's what I think I'm going to plan on doing. I'm not going to run a full season. Maybe I will. I don't know. Whatever comes, you know, that's what I'm going to do. But Cars Tour definitely is the series. It doesn't matter if it's in a late model stock or pro late model. It's just the series alone just makes it better for yourself.
Going back to the crash with the two leaders early on, had that incident not happened and it was you three straight up for the rest of the race, do you feel like you had a car that could have outlasted them at the end?
I mean, it's always hard to tell. You don't know what they were doing, saving or not. But I mean, from when I was following them, I definitely had a lot more in it. So I mean, I'm not going to say that. You don't ever know. You know, like, could have blew up. You know, like, you're never gonna know unless you just have to go with the flow. You know, I mean, I don't ever set something that I'm going to do or what I'm going to do at this lap. I did go by go. You know.
You had a little bit of a rough start to the year, but now that you have a win in the win column and you've gained some points tonight, anywhere in your mind, are you looking towards championship aspirations this year?
Well, I mean, that's the goal. I'm going to try. You know, I mean, I just have to. I think I'm going to have to win at least 2 to 3 more. I know we can. I know the team can. I know I can. It just takes all the pieces to put together for sure.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Come back soon for more great racing videos. And if you like us, make sure to hit that subscribe button.